Today we are going to learn a little bit about present tenses. When we talk about things that happen in the present time, we mainly use two tenses, present simple and present continuous. Let's start with present simple. We use the present simple tense when we want to talk about habits and repeated actions. These are things that we usually do in the same way. For example, I go to the gym every Tuesday. Or if I don't like fish, I would say, I never eat fish. We also use the present simple to talk about universal truths. These are things that are real and they are not going to change, like for example, scientific facts or names and other data. An example we have it in Madrid is the capital of Spain, which is not going to be changed anytime soon. Present simple is also used to talk about fixed arrangements. These are dates that we arrange, or timetables that we have a schedule. Like for example, the bus leaves at 6:30 p.m. Also, when we express feelings, opinions, or beliefs, this is how we think about things, we use present simple, like in these two examples. I love sandwiches, or I hope to see you soon. Finally, when we need to give instructions, like in a class or in a recipe, we also use present simple. Like here, first put the water in the pot, then bring it to a boil. But how do we make the present simple? Well, we use the base form of the verb, which is the same for every subject except for the third person, he, she, or it, where you add an S to the end of the verb. But you have to be careful, because if the base form ends with one of these consonant groups, we add ES instead of only an S. Otherwise, it would be impossible to pronounce what's, buzz, what's. So remember to add that ES on those verbs so you can pronounce them, like in watches, passes, buzzes, washes. But how do I make negative and interrogative sentences? Well, to make negative and interrogative sentences, we need the auxiliary verb do or does for he, she, and it, and the base form of the verb. But please notice that does is the auxiliary do ending in an ES for the third person, he, she, or it. So once you use does, you don't need to add an S or an ES to the base form anymore.